Listening to Manchester City fans is like an insight into another world. It truly is the story of the prince and the pauper. How by pure chance Newcastle supporters were landed with a ruthless billionaire who has every ambition going, apart from creating a successful team, club. Whilst Manchester City fans were the chosen ones, a sheikh who looks for ever more ingenious, underhand ways of how to get more money into the club in order to buy ever more bigger and better players. Whilst Newcastle supporters fully realise our survival hopes totally rest on the shoulders of a £2 million lone striker from a championship club, Manchester City fans argue whether their £50 million left back is good enough. Manchester City fans comment via their Top Blue Moon message board, "I'm up there tomorrow with one of my sons, so would love it to be 6-0, but although Newcastle have lost all their top 6 games this season, all but 2 of them were tight affairs, single-goal margins. It's the way Newcastle play, just hanging on for grim life all game and hoping to nick one. So it could be tighter than we'd want, hope we batter them. City 3-0, be very difficult this game. Benitez, the Scouser who had his team bend over for Liverpool, will have them fired up to foo. 1-0 will do, we don't do 1-0, did there last year. Our £50 million defender, Mendy, can't defend, Bulsh. And how much defending are you expecting us to do at St. James Park? Got a nice 3 days up there, can't wait. Tough game with Rafa's negative shish, football with 10 men behind the ball until last 5 minutes, so need an early goal then few more in second half. There is no logical reason why we won't win this comfortably, once again. I can backquote TC anything other than a comfortable win. A convincing 0-2 would be great with no injuries. The Barcodes are having a torrid time at the moment and I really would love to see us humiliate them with a 5-goal pumping. Get us within a point of the hypocrites please Blues. No doubt they'd be parking the bus in a 5-4-1 formation. Up to us again to break them down. Pass them to death and take our chances. We always win against Newcastle. Another sellout at St. James today with 50k Geordies roaring in the northeast hotbed of footballing passion. Care not, always worried playing these our run will come to an end as we seem to always beat them and probably have a better record v them than anybody else we play regularly. Law of averages would dictate Newcastle beating us at some stage. We were crap there last year, struggled last season in a rare off day up north. No reason to not start the match with our strongest possible team, try and obtain a decent lead and sub when necessary. Hope the pitch and weather is decent, we'll make it a long 90 minutes for Newcastle if it is. Jesus is in good enough form to oust Aguero if it was anyone except Newcastle. Sergio and Newcastle go well together. I am in the Newcastle end for this one, just go shirtless and you'll be fine. And senseless, Shelby is good for a long-range shot so him being out is good. I don't know the rest of their squad. I'm no expert on them, but know a couple of Newcastle fans and they say he is by far their best player and, but for his past temperament would be at a higher level and be in the England squad. He would be a far better fit for England than Henderson or Dyer.